So if you're having if you're having tightness in your lats, it's going to affect your ability to get your arm up over your head and to be able to get into a fully externally rotated position. Your lats, which attach to the connective tissue in the lower part of your back, and they do attach to the inside of your arm, so they act as an internal rotator to some extent. So if I go to get into my overhead squat position, into my snatch position, and I'm trying to have my arm all the way locked out and I want to externally rotate that arm to point that armpit forward, if my lats are tight, I'm either not going to be able to externally rotate or I'm not going to be able to get all the way back, right? So I'm going to be in a compromised position that's not going to load correctly. So to work on those lats, one of the things we can do is soft tissue mobility using the foam roller. So we do that just by laying on our side, and we're just going to kind of rock up and down into that armpit area. Now this can go all the way down to your lower back, but a lot of people have restriction right into the armpit by the shoulder blade. And as we rock up and down, we can also scrub forward and back on it, or we can maybe rotate the trunk forward or back on it until we find that tender spot. When we find that tender spot, do a couple nice breaths. We can also do a mobilization by rotating the arm into internal and external rotation. Since we know that the lats have an effect on the rotation of the arm, changing the rotation of the arm changes the tension of the arm. So we can get into that area where we find a nice tense spot, we can do a few breaths, we can rotate that arm, and then we continue to move around and work on different parts of the lats. We want to do on both sides. When we're done with that, we should have better mobility, that we're able to get that arm into a fully overhead position, fully externally rotated, so we can properly load into that arm.